morning's here.
Hello, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to the Disney Morning Show. I am Kyle, and joining me this morning is Tony. Hello, Tony.
Hey, everybody.
Any other hellos we want to say?
Oh,
Sorry,
yes.
I got an email on my watch. I was like, "Is this something I need to be worried about?" No, it's not. I mean, at least not
I'm
this
guessing
morning.
these are hellos. Nikki B, Tony, Kyle. Yeah, that's us. Good morning to Caleb. Hello to Billy and Fred. Top of the morning. He's looking forward to what happened today in the past. So,
Yeah, and he gave you 2 hints.
yes.
I don't appreciate that. I'm just kidding. I'm sure Tony knew them anyway.
In fairness, I already know one of them.
Yeah, I'm sure you knew the other one too.
Yep.
Well, let's get started the way we start each one of these shows. Yesterday at this time, the Disney stock price was at $99.04. Now, $99.55. Really shaking things up, huh, Tony?
Yeah.
Speaking of shaking things up, I'm so glad to see that you survived the great quake of 2026. That's what the year it is.
Well, I did survive the Great Quake of 1989. That's why I'm wearing this one. But the Great Quake of 2020.
5?
What's that?
You were 5?
Yes. 4?
4 or 5.
It was October of 89. I'm July of 84. So
5.
5. Yes. Anyway, math. Fun. I went to art school. Yes, and I did survive the Great Quake of Orlando 2026. And by that, I mean Cuba, off the shore of Cuba in the Gulf, was a 6.1 earthquake that reached through and spread across all of Florida, including much of Central Florida as well. I'm in a group chat with a bunch of friends, and most of them felt it. And they were talking about, did I just feel an earthquake? And they're at Universal, they're at Disney, they're kind of all over. And I was apparently the only one who didn't feel it, which is kind of funny. But yeah, so that led to closures around all of Walt Disney World. I'm not entirely sure what happened at Universal, but I do know most of Magic Kingdom was closed at one point in the day. I heard stories of the coaster attractions at the other parks being closed as well, because apparently earthquake and shaking and seismic activity only affects roller coasters and nothing else. But
I mean, if they're just like, beams of steel, if they sway a little bit, you probably want to check on them. Where if it's like a solid, like, the track on a dark ride is pretty low to the ground, like it's built into something else, where if it's just elevated steel, I could say
I hear the logic. I just think of California's plan, which I'm sure was emailed in reference to many times yesterday, of what to do. But I feel like California also closes everything just to be safe in the event of seismic activity. But alas, it did lead to a number of closures throughout the park. I know we had one theory that Magic Kingdom is especially susceptible because technically, spoiler and twist, you're on a second floor already. So
yeah.
Yeah. But
you mentioned the policies for these sort of things.
Yep.
When I was in California, worked at the movie theater, and my district manager called me from Arizona after an earthquake, and he's like, "Did you guys just have an earthquake?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I was just gonna walk around, pop into each theater, and make sure that everyone was okay." He's like, "That sounds like a good idea." Like, if the projectors didn't get turned off by the earthquake, it wasn't that bad, and our building was on rollers, so we had one person come out, and they're like, "How do you know everything's okay?" I'm like, "Because look around, everything is fine."
Yeah.
So I gave them a pass to leave, but everyone else was perfectly fine. They thought that we installed 4DX, and it was what's the Clash of the Titans?
Okay.
It was like a Release the Kraken happened at the time of the earthquake. It was pretty awesome, actually.
Nice. Yeah. I had a friend who was in a soundstage at Universal here, and another friend replied to that in the group chat, "Well, at least you're in a building." that's over 30 years old at this point in an area that is not coded for seismic activity. And I just sent back the big wide eye emoji. I'm like, nope, that might be the worst place to be. So
did Universal Orlando tweet something about earthquake?
I don't think so, but I feel like they would. Maybe I'll look later. That could be fun, something to add. So, but yeah, Fred, it does seem everybody is okay. Thank you for your well wishes. But yeah, it was mostly off the coast of Cuba, and people just felt it here. And I had one friend
Communist
post.
quake.
I had one friend post, "We're having earthquakes in Orlando. Just send the asteroid already," and I laughed.
Well, going from Cuba and Florida to Paris.
And an African savannah as they bring the Lion King attraction to life. Still not really named as far as we know. Just the Lion King attraction coming to Disney Adventure World. But this was part of
Mufasa's fall.
the Lion King adventure. Long live the king. Write it down because I said it with Tiana's Bayou Adventure, and I don't know if there's a record of it. But yeah. Anyway, this came as part of a video that details and shares numbers of hidden secrets at Disney Adventure World, and one of which was the bronze character statues in a gazebo garden in Adventure Way. And I thought none of that's hidden or a secret. Like you could access that for photos. That Mandy Moore came back to do the voice of the announcements on Rapunzel's Tangled Spin, or Réponse as it is out there. All kinds of little stuff like that is shared throughout the video, but the big one is that you get a glimpse at the model. You see little shots of this like that in the attraction. And Imagineers say you're going to be asking, how did we do that, after they talked about all the landscaping they're bringing into the area. It's fun.
Well, I heard Beetlejuice's review of this model, but I can't repeat it. So now to a story.
Thanks, Nikki B.
Now to a story that I included only because I really liked the featured image. Shanghai Disney is getting ready to celebrate its 10th birthday, which means our boss is nearly on his way to China. But they did include some other details about things happening this summer. And for the first time, the resort will offer magic hour upgrade days, extending park hours until 10:30 p.m. on select Fridays and Saturday nights from July 3rd to August 1st. Yeah, 3rd. I was like, if it was 31st, that'd be a pretty short thing, but it is the 3rd. So a whole month of longer days. There's also some Toy Story activities and celebrating the homecoming of the toys, special costumes for summer for both Duffy and Friends and Mickey and Friends. There's also during the extended evenings, Tomorrowland will host the 10th Birthday Bash Summer Beats celebration featuring Disney Music live performances, DJs, dance parties, water effects, and character appearances. So we won't be there for that, but we will have coverage of the 10th anniversary of Shanghai Disney coming up in just a week or so. So watch out for that. Tony, what's your favorite fast food restaurant?
Not where I will get these cups. But
correct.
I would still go maybe. Well, no, probably not because it's live action. But
what's your favorite fast food restaurant where you feel like you're eating healthy, but you're absolutely not?
Subway. Yeah. Or maybe Firehouse Subs. But even
that's a better answer.
So Moana's live action movie is coming out, and Subway is getting in on the fun with collector's cups that you can get for $1 more starting on June 11th as part of a Moana meal deal. Personally, I'm all about the green one up there. That's Minnie Maui. Hopefully they keep him hand-drawn, animated in the live action film. We will see when the movie comes out in July. But until then, you can go stop by Subway, get the movie deal, get one of these cups for $1 more. And you can you will get access to a $15 Fandango promo code to help buy tickets to the film. And for that, I call shenanigans, because now we're boosting sales for this movie with Fandango promo codes when you get a sandwich. So it's going to look like this live action one, which I'm not really hearing a lot of people dying to go to like others have been in the past. But yeah.
It's a blockbuster summer, Tony.
It is a blockbuster summer.
These are blockbusters.
Yep.
which means I stay in and watch them on Disney Plus. It's like Blockbuster.
With the super mega movie deal, you'll get the wig that Dwayne wore. No, I'm joking. That's a joke.
Well, long in development, Romy and Michelle's high school reunion 2, I guess just called Romy and Michelle 2, at least temporarily, is officially in production. We have the main cast are returning, Mira Sorvino and Lisa Kudrow, who are Romy and Michelle respectively. Also returning are Alan Cumming, Julia Campbell, and Rob Hubel. Rob Hubel is joining the cast. Sorry, the other two are reprising roles. But yeah, we don't have a release date or anything, but it is in production. We've heard about this being greenlit, and before that it was long in development, but it's finally really happening. So if you were somebody that grew up watching that on like ABC Family and Comedy Central, now you can,
or VHS.
Yeah, definitely. We've talked about blockbuster movies. This is definitely a blockbuster movie.
What was it? Their 10-year? It had to have been in the first movie, right?
Probably.
So in theory, now it's like a much later year. So
yeah. Well, speaking of uproarious comedies, The Bear is returning for its final season.
Just hilarious, man.
Season 5 will kick off June 25th on Hulu. All 8 episodes will drop at 9 p.m. Eastern on that day. And for the first time, it's going to have a linear airing on FX, which is funny because the FX branding has been there the whole time. But there is a brand new trailer for it that you can check out on laughingplace.com or on Hulu. But here's a few seconds of it. There you go. Looks hilarious. But there's another new show that we got a trailer for that's also coming to Hulu.
New? I guess it's new. Adventure Time Side Quest, a spinoff of the hit Cartoon Network series, is coming to Disney Plus and Hulu starting on Monday, June 29th. We got our trailer for that yesterday. Yeah, it's a spinoff of the original series, not on Cartoon Network though, coming to Disney Plus and Hulu. And it's coming soon, June 29th. Check out the trailer. I am not completely versed in Adventure Time, except for one bit that I think is quite hilarious, especially if you know its origin story. And longtime viewers of Adventure Time will surely recognize the character of James Baxter, a horse that rides in on a beach ball. The backstory of that dates back to Pendleton Ward, the creator of Adventure Time, went to Cal Arts, and James Baxter was a guest lecturer, and some people were suggesting what he should draw, and somebody called out a horse riding a beach ball, and he said, no, that's too complicated for this demonstration, I'll do it later. And later came eventually, and he did do the animation when Pendleton Ward reached out to him later on. Or excuse me, James Baxter reached out to Pendleton because he was such a fan of the show and said, if you ever need help with anything, let me know. Calls back, does this bit, and then voiced the character of James Baxter, who is widely known as one of the great Disney animators of the 90s, because he did Quasimodo, he did Rafiki, he did who am I forgetting?
Like that I got
Bell.
Story I had before this.
When it wasn't Mark Henn, it was Bell. It was him. But yeah, so and here it is here. So now whenever I see any old back behind the scenes documentary, Waking Sleeping Beauty, Pencils versus Pixels, I'll always go James Baxter. And he also notably was the supervising animator on Spirit, Stein of the Cimarron of Spirit. So
Tony's favorite
DreamWorks, yes.
Also, I will show you that, as you can see here, the art style is a bit different on this spin-off Hulu show than it is on the original.
That's a good point to make it too, Kyle. And it's funny too, because today I learned, and I should have known this ahead of time, Kent Osborne, who worked on Adventure Time, also is very heavily involved in KIF. So those similar styles too kind of carry over into there. But yeah.
Well, when you started talking about a horse on a beach ball, I thought it was going to be like a parody of Bullseye. He's on like the ball. There's like a little animation.
Yeah. Bullseye, he's Woody's horse. He's a Spartan.
Okay. Sharkfest is coming back for its 14th
Toy Story 2,
year
Kyle.
to National Geographic. Fun kicks off on July 5th with Hammerhead Sharks Up Close with Bertie Gregory. And then some of the other content includes the world's biggest mako, Attack of the Samurai Sharks, and even Shark versus Giant Crocs. So get ready for Sharkfest, totally unrelated to Shark Week. This one kicks off July 5th on National Geographic.
Crocs the shoes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So not really a fair fight. Although it's a giant one. So I don't know. I guess they could get kind of trapped in there.
And I've had my share of bad reviews. I still remember my first good one, though. Everything else in this production of Our Town was simply terrible. Joey Tribbiani was abysmal.
Well, we have a special review segment because I am going to share my thoughts on Hoppers, which I watched.
You haven't watched Toy Story 2 enough to get the bullseye comment I just made, but tell me what you think of Hoppers.
I enjoyed it. It was fun. It's one of those things where they're successful so fast. You're like, well, that's not the end of the story. Yeah. And also made me want to cry. I did like that they had like the two different styles for the animals, like when they're in the hopper, like when she's interacting with them as a beaver versus the human POV. And yeah, when the scene with King George, when he discovers Mabel's true identity, it was so sad.
Spoilers.
Broke my little heart. Well, it's been out for a long time. People know. and also we know that she's not a real beaver.
Yeah,
in the trailer. But yeah, no, I liked it a lot. I thought I also waited all the way till the end, past the mid-credit scene to the post-credit scene, and wondered if it was going to tease anything. But no, just circled back to something that I completely forgot about.
Right.
So,
but it does it in such a great way too.
Yes.
And then the mid-credit scene, I forgot about recently, and then just died laughing again. So I look forward to those costumes at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party.
I also had fun naming all of the SNL alums that were in that did voices, trying to figure out who people were since I didn't remember who everyone was.
Not thinking too hard, I can only think of two.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, two's enough.
Who do you have?
Bear. And
that's Ellen. Yeah, Ellen Bear is Melissa Villaseñor.
Yeah.
Bobby Moynihan's King George.
Yeah.
Who else you got? Those were the two I thought of.
I did. I will say this doesn't count, obviously, but I did think that when James Franco had the adjusted, like when he was still a caterpillar. Dave Franco. Yes, Dave Franco. Sorry. I thought it sounded like Rachel Dratch.
Fair. So there you go. I could hear that.
Pitch shifted Dave Franco sounds like Rachel Dratch, confirmed. So anyway, we can watch Hoppers now on Disney Plus, or bother your local cinema to bring it back to big theaters for Tony.
There is a moment in that film that I'm very happy I saw in a theater, because the whole crowd just kind of went, and it made me laugh so hard.
I'm curious what it is, but you can tell me later.
Okay.
And the rest.
I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
That's up.
Oh. Do we have any other comments to catch up on before I feel like I've been blowing through this?
I'm going to have to look this up later. Billy says the third Cat in the Hat trailer by Warner Brothers is out. The robot looked so realistic. I'm wondering if they meant the Dave Franco bot.
Probably.
Some fun facts about Martin Short being Bullseye at one point.
I'm sure Doobie would have loved that.
A lot more about Subway. They're having their own discussion over there. We'll leave it at that.
Okay, perfect. I wanted to ask you a question, but now I forgot what it was. Let me look back at the comments real fast to see if I can jog my memory. Wow, they really are talking about it.
Yeah.
All right, I don't know. That's fine. No, I don't know.
I like the rotisserie chicken sandwich.
I just remembered. How do you feel about the live action Cat in the Hat?
The Mike Myers one?
Yeah.
I felt like I was watching something that was contractually obligated to be made. So
I love it. I think it's crazy. The part where I laughed where he references a certain type of gardening tool just made me LOL. Anyway, going to the rest. Another FX show, Adult, is getting ready for its second season. It's actually premiering at Tribeca this week. And if you want to watch it, you'll have to wait till August of 2026 when it'll arrive on FX and Hulu. But they've announced some special guests that'll appear during this season, including Raven Simone, Susie Essman, Gatton Mazzarato, you know his name,
Mazzarato,
the kid from Stranger Things, and more. So get ready for season 2 of Adults on FX, which Luke says he's a fan of. He thinks it's funny. August 2026.
People say it's terrible, but I love that movie, Cat in the Hat. It is hilarious.
Correct.
A lot of people say the Mike Myers Cat in the Hat is terrible. Yeah. Validating Fred's thought. Kyle, do they still have the trolley in Tokyo?
Yes. I don't think it actually goes around. I think it still sits there. I think that's where that's taken.
Oh, okay. I thought that was outside because I know at one point I thought it was parked outside the barn when they redid Toontown. Here,
I mean, it might be, but this video is from Tokyo.
Got it. Okay.
Benji was recently at the El Capitan for the Rocketeer special screening and shared kind of a recap of the things that were said during the panel, but then also just shared some general thoughts about the event. So you can go check that out over on Laughing Place. Meanwhile, Doobie was recently in Indianapolis, back at the Indianapolis the Children's Museum of Indianapolis, I think is what it is, for Tiana's joyful celebration. And he got the chance to speak with Jennifer Lewis. So he shared some of the insights that she had to say about everything from the legacy of Mama Odie and being a part of Tiana's Bayou Adventure to the museum itself and what she thinks of this new, or relatively new, exhibit. So another one to go check out on the site. Maxon yesterday got hopped over to his local yogurt land and checked out the special menu that we were talking about for Toy Story 5 and some of the other fun that they had around the store. I also learned that the yogurt land that used to be at Universal City Walk Hollywood has been replaced with a Menchie's. It's probably happened like a decade ago, but here I am.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Menchie's has been there a while, and I'm not a local, so.
But yeah, so you can take a look at that. If you don't have a yogurt land near you, you can just look and get all jealous. And then Tony, speaking of hoppers,
our yogurt land is. Say that again.
You don't have one.
Oh.
We looked because it was like, who's going to go? Well, it can't be someone in Florida.
Oops. Yeah. So you watched Hoppers over the weekend, and I watched it again over the weekend. And this time, as I sat with friends and kind of was watching their reaction, watched the screen, I wasn't fully engrossed in the story as I normally am. Luckily, I've seen it before. And so my eyes were darting side to side, just watching, and I found some more things that are now have been updated into our Easter eggs of Hoppers article, including Mr. Mittens from Soul, some beetles from The Good Dinosaur, and a puppy, my favorite, from Doug Days. So go find out where those are in our post.
Very cool. I will need to go back and read it now. I was doing something for you. You just don't know it yet.
Oh, okay.
I should have done it earlier, I guess, but that's okay.
I believe you. I just want to see where the closest one is. 3, 4, 7, 8.
Well, while you do that, Tony is bringing back a segment we haven't done for a while.
I put in my zip code and it says there are no stores that match your search. So there's not even close.
Yeah. Anything we should know about these? This first pocket pick?
If you've ever been to Disney California Adventure, there might be a ride that sounds interesting to go on. And then you go on, you go, that was a big mistake. And that would be our first one set up. Here's the Disney Wi-Fi. It's your daughter's first time.
I'm getting double sound.
Oh, you know what? It's probably my speaker.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. So yeah, that was.
Yeah.
I also thought that I maybe accidentally hit my iTunes because A Punk is the first song on like my iTunes library. So anytime like I switch over to Bluetooth in the car, we hear that. And I actually deleted it. Becca's like, "Did you delete A Punk from the thing? Because I got a different song yesterday." I was like, "Yeah, I got tired of hearing it."
I'm going to respond to Fred real quick here. I see your argument, Fred, but I raise you one turning red. Yeah. So, and then the next one, I forgot what it was. So give me a second.
That's okay. We'll just watch it.
Oh, sometimes refurbs get in the way of your Disneyland trip.
I hope you're hungry for nothing.
That's unfortunate.
Because you go to the Blue Bayou to go sit in the ambiance of the Blue Bayou and walls.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. There's no reason to eat a Blue Bayou without the view.
Yep.
All right, sir. With that, it is time for your quiz. As teased, we have a pretty good one today. On this day, 1934, A Silly Symphony short debuted.
The band concert?
No.
The skeleton dance?
No.
The Old Mill?
No.
I'm just throwing out all the ones I know of.
Well, all right. Well, I made it hard on purpose, but the answer is The Wise Little Hen.
That would have been
featuring
like
the
guess
debut
number 8, which means Donald Duck is
Happy
his birthday is today.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday
To
you. Hey, Donald. That's
I
it.
might put that on later and drive my wife nuts.
I was watching a clip. Do you know who Josh Johnson is?
Yeah.
He was talking about how when he was a kid, he didn't know the regular birthday song. So, like the first time in class, when they're singing "Happy Birthday," he's like, "What is this?" He knew the "Happy Birthday." It's Donald's birthday. On this day, 1961, an actor was born. His Disney credits include Homeward Bound: The Incredible Journey, Atlantis, and Spin City. Wow, really? I thought
Michael J. Fox?
Easy. Yeah, Michael J. Fox.
I had to think back to the year for a second.
Yes, Michael J. Fox.
Josh Johnson, real quick, is also the voice of Harry in KIF. And a friend of mine is a big Josh Johnson fan. And he also watches KIF because of my recommendations. And a couple of weeks ago, he actually put it together because he was watching The Daily Show when Josh Johnson was hosting. He's like, "It sounds like Barry or Harry is narrating this." I'm like, "That's because it's the same guy." He goes, "What?" It just sounds like this whole thing.
That's funny.
Anyway, next one.
On this day, 1963, a Disney legend was born. He's in Pirates of the Caribbean and Alice in Wonderland.
Johnny Depp.
Yes. 1981, an actress who appears in Star Wars, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and voiced the documentary Dolphin Reef.
Marvel. The Boys. Is that what I heard?
The Boys?
Like the Richard Robert Sherman documentary?
When did I say The Boys?
That's what I thought I heard.
No. Star Wars.
Yeah.
Marvel Cinematic Universe,
okay.
And Dolphin Reef, a documentary called Dolphin Reef.
Oh, I don't know why I heard The Boys.
Don't know either.
Natalie Portman.
Yes.
Okay.
This is another one I'm going to give you a one-word clue to start.
Okay.
Her?
Mae Whitman?
Mae Whitman, the voice of Tinkerbell in the direct-to-DVD.
Also the voice of Amity in Disney Channel's The Owl House.
There you go. And on this day in 2000, a movie was released by Touchstone Pictures. A blank thief is forced to steal 50 blanks in one night in order to save the life of his brother, who has fallen foul of a dangerous crime lord.
Sahara.
No. A car thief is forced to steal 50...
Gone in 60 seconds.
Gone in 60 seconds, which is funny because on this day in 2006, a movie was released.
Cars.
Yes, Pixar's Cars. And finally, 2021, a Marvel series was released on Disney+.
WandaVision?
Nope.
Moon Knight.
Nope.
No, wait, 2021. Hold on. Let me go through my Marvel series. Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Nope.
Vision Quest.
If you were excited about it, but you didn't want to show it too much, you could say you were blank excited.
Low key.
Yeah, Loki.
Yep.
Yeah, you
Very
did it.
good. That's funny because I guess Loki's the only one I've ever seen part of.
Well, it is 10:01 a.m., which is perfect because yesterday's Sorcerer's Streak question, I need to close this one, is about the release of Loki. And will a Marvel film show special or film appear in the Disney Plus top 10 at 10 a.m. on Tuesday? Well, guess what? It's time. So... here we are. The top 10 Hopper still number 1. The Taylor Swift music video still number 2. The Life of Pets, Locker Diaries, and there we go. The Punisher, One Last Kill is in 5th, as is Spider-Man No Way Home in 7th. Both qualify, so that will be
robots.
Yes.
Sorry.
People are trying to consume the entire
non-Disney animated library.
Amanda Bynes past. Back to the matters at hand. Today's question is a crowdsource in honor of Happy Birthday to Michael J. Fox. Which Back to the Future sequel do you prefer? You can't see the answers right here, but the answers are Back to the Future 2 or Back to the Future 3. Tony?
2. Although somebody pointed something out and it kind of has ruined it for me.
Yeah, I also like 2 because it's got all the cool stuff, even though I realize like the beef people have with it is that, it's just meant to set up the third one. So the third one might be a better movie, but 2 has all the iconic stuff, the hoverboards.
Yeah.
Also, the fact that we call those little like rolling things hoverboards, it's like, no, that's
you call them hoverboards. I call them frauds.
Yeah. Especially after Kirk Cameron lied to me and told me they were real and the government banned them, but it's okay.
So did Robert Zemeckis. So maybe they are, if there's a lot of people.
It was from the special that Kirk Cameron hosted. So you're right.
Okay.
It was Zemeckis that said that, but it was a Kirk Cameron special. Anyway, that will do it. Let's say is there any other comments that we can go through as I refresh to see if anything has...
Nikki says she voted 3. Fred tells a story about when he saw Cars when it came out. His dad was on the phone with the theater to see where it was located and hearing that it was next to a McDonald's. Billy wants to see an Atlantis live-action remake with Tom Holland as Milo Thatch and Zendaya as Kida. You and everybody else, I think, Billy. So, yeah.
This isn't breaking news, but let's watch this cute little clip.
Ooh. Wow.
They're choosing their premiere outfits.
I have seen a new teaser that somebody had posted. I'm trying to find the official source of it. But it has more of an extended look at Sparty Pants, so it has my attention. Hold that thought.
Okay. Oh, okay. He's just going to leave me alone for a second.
I did it. I think we talked about it, but I got it.
Oh, very nice.
Yep. So I'm excited.
Who would?
Yeah, so the new teaser shows an extended clip, and you actually hear more of the dialogue that Conan has spent many recording sessions, according to his podcast, recording.
Yeah, I imagine that is. I've heard from they change things all the time. So yeah, when you sign up for these things, it's not just it's like a day of work, but then the day keeps recurring.
You know who got it the worst?
Who?
David Spade.
Yes, but I'm sure he made a lot of money on that, or a decent amount. Thanks everybody for joining us today. We should be back tomorrow, as far as I know. Anything else you want to add before we say goodbye, Tony?
Not really. So bye.
All right. Bye. Thanks.